Hello everybody, this is Timothy Reyes. I'm in your SDI1301 class, and I am here today to talk to you about the Project 3 assignment. It was a little difficult, but I was able to get through it and I learned a lot about it. So let me show you what I did. So let's dig in. Okay, so Project 3, SDI. This is a very pretty picture. I was so glad when I crossed off the last item in my flowchart. This week has been extremely tough, but considering how fast it's gone, I have learned a lot from it. If I minimize this, this is the massive flowchart that I put together. I don't want to zoom it in too much, but it's broken down into all the method sections, and they're all color-coded as well. So the method accessor is the first one that it goes to from start, and the method accessor is this section right here. It's pretty small, but it does a good job. And then it goes into the global variables. I set a lot of the global variables within the method accessor that all of these went back to. Now the global variables, and after that is the method function, which is right here. I have a couple arguments going in there. And I have the method procedure, which is yellow. It's right here. The method mutator, which is right here. And I have the function. This is something else I added just to complete the story and to get the rest of the items for the flowchart on. And this is also, the function is also where the JSON data comes into play. So this section is right here. It takes up almost half of the flowchart because it's pretty large. And then you have the return values, the output of each return value with the finish afterwards. So this is the output of the coding that I did. I did the coding, I did it about the what I do every morning getting my child Oliver up. I take him to school and I get him ready, and this is a story about just getting him ready. I really wanted to add a second child in, but I don't have one, so I just added a fictitious child called Willow. It ended up being really good. The struggle, I had two really difficult obstacles that I had to face. The first is I knew originally that I wanted to do this story, and I just started creating functions. I just started creating it without really examining the flowchart, and it definitely was an obstacle because it was really hard to get everything that I've already created into the flowchart. And the other really big obstacle was the JSON file. Originally, I thought it was okay to introduce functions within JSON, and I had my huge JSON file with functions and my large objects of characters. I had objects for Oliver and myself within the JSON file. And after coding it, I found out that functions were not supposed to be in JSON. So I was like, no, I had to just, with an X-Acto knife, just cut out the function. And it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be with just copying and pasting it within the main JavaScript file. In addition to copying and pasting it, I had to make new objects of the main characters within the main JavaScript file, and I had to completely belly flop what I was doing. I made minor objects within the JSON file, not major ones. So that really was a huge obstacle. It's definitely one that I learned from, both of them. So whenever I'm going to start a new assignment, I'll examine the flowchart that's given to me, number one, and number two is that I won't add functions to JSON files because they're not supposed to be there. So this is Timothy Reyes again, and thanks for listening to me, and I hope you have a great day.